Breaking news. One of the best transfers in the portal is visiting Nebraska this weekend. So in today's video, I'm going to go over who this guy is, what he brings to the table, what school is he coming from, and everything else you need to know. So really quick, if you're fired up about getting some transfers, I know I am, hit that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel or still a returning viewer, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, and I post Nebraska coaching carousel updates, transfer portal updates, recruiting updates. I post Husker content every single day. So if you're a diehard Husker fan and you want the latest on your favorite team, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys so much, so hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get into it, going over this transfer. He goes by the name of Omar Graham Jr., a linebacker from, guess where? Florida State. Yes, the Seminoles, but he is one of the best linebacker transfers in all of college football. You know, he started throughout the year for Florida State last season, had 40 tackles, 1 sack, 3 pass defended, and was overall, talking to some Seminole fans, was one of the most improved players on their team, period. Now, he has 2 years of eligibility remaining. But we're talking about a guy here who has high upside, number one, started in the past. So you're getting a guy who, if Nebraska can land him, he'll probably start from day one. But one thing I really liked when talking to some Florida State fans as well, and they said this guy is a pure leader, that he's a great culture fit, that he's a great guy, he has a great character. You know, I always talk about this. It's one thing to be talented, another thing to have the right mindset and always want to improve. Even some Seminole players said this, that Omar Graham specifically took them under his wing, that he's just a great guy, great leader, and that's what you can expect as a Nebraska black shirt. So get Omar Graham, 2 years of eligibility remaining, one of the better linebackers right now in the transfer portal. You know, it's funny that he's coming from Florida State. Florida State took our defensive coordinator, took our defensive line coach, are probably going to take some players who are currently in the portal for Nebraska. Nebraska responds by taking Phil Simpson, one of their analysts, and we might take Omar Graham here. So again, Omar Graham, very good player here, a guy who's constantly improved throughout his college career. Watching him in the little film that I did watch, he's a guy who's a solid tackler, has some good athleticism to him, really good speed. I could see him, really improve and go to the NFL draft in about 2 years. But we're talking about a guy who's all about the team, all about, winning football games and doing what's right. And that's what I like here about Omar Graham. So it should be noted, again, he is a linebacker. I think linebacker is probably the biggest position of need for Nebraska in this transfer portal. You lose about 5 or 6 guys at that position from already the portal or graduation. So we're looking at basically nobody coming back at linebacker for the Huskers. Again, you get a solid one here in Omar Graham. He's not a 5-star. He's not going to blow you away, but he's a really, really solid linebacker, and he's a starter. I'll just compare you guys with Stephon Thompson. We took Stephon Thompson from the portal last year, transferred from Syracuse at linebacker. Omar Graham is a lot better than him, and he also has his best football days ahead of him. Stephon Thompson has his best football days behind him. So that should just compare you to the two, but I really like this. Now, it should be noted, Central Florida also in the mix here, a couple other Big 12 schools. So it's going to be a little of a fight, but Nebraska's really made him a priority. So that's a pretty big guy visiting this weekend. Some murmurs around some other guys. Again, stay tuned on the channel. I'll give you guys the latest, but again, some good other players will be visiting this weekend, specifically at that wide receiver spot. Wait till tomorrow. So if you guys want updates around Nebraska, the transfer portal, make sure to subscribe. Hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button as well. Comment down your thoughts. As always, folks, go big red, go Rhule, and see you in the next one.